It's nothing I wish for anybody.
We needed them. We needed their support.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, we need to talk about some deeply troubling news coming out of the African continent. It's an issue that cuts straight to the core of human rights, history, and our shared identity. I'm looking at a couple of posts that have been circulating widely on social media over the last 24 hours. In this post, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus speaks with absolute clarity and profound heartbreak about a renewed surge of xenophobic violence in South Africa. Let that sink in for a second. Xenophobic violence. First, let's look at what Joshua Maponga said about South Africa recently in the last 3 days.
Leave South Africa alone. I'm serious. I'm serious. South Africa has got lots of wounds. Yeah. They need to heal. Yeah. Number one. Two, even while they are healing, they have not fought yet. South Africa has not seen war. They've seen violence, but not war. War like we saw in Zimbabwe, where a country comes to a standstill. Schools are burnt to ashes. Hospitals not function. Roads are not working. Kids are carrying guns. People, the whole community, rape is rife. Soldiers are shooting, and we are there dragging our uncles into shallow graves, and we are being recruited to go and fight the battles in Mozambique. It's a different kind of thing. I've smelled death in the air. It's nothing I wish for anybody. But it looks like South Africa really want war. Because in the midst of their democracy, they've included too much diplomacy at the expense of the common people. And the common people are starting again to get restless over the meager resources that are available on the ground.
Back to Gabriel. According to his statement, hundreds have marched on Parliament, thousands of families have been displaced, and lives have tragically been cut short. He specifically mentions the heartbreaking loss of at least 5 Ethiopians killed in the attacks and 5 Mozambicans who died in Mossel Bay. Right now, thousands of people are fleeing for their lives.
Those Africans that were there.
But let me put it this way. I know where you want to go. You say they never rose, in particular under the cloud.
Yes.
Or the scrutiny South Africa is under right now.
100%.
There's memes.
People of African descent and Tabiso are wearing Mexican jerseys, supporting Mexico because of the stupid things we're doing in this country. Some people are doing, some of our competitors are doing to our fellow African brothers and sisters. Those voices, those Nigerian guys who are all there in Mexico, I wish they were wearing Bafana jerseys supporting us.
I mean, your Obi Mikkels went on the socials.
We need that. We needed them.
Every African athlete, every African superstar spoke about not supporting South Africa at this World Cup.
We needed them. We needed their support. But because of the stupid things we do in this country.
What makes this so incredibly painful, and Dr. Tedros hits the nail on the head here, is the historical irony. He calls this a tragic betrayal of the country's struggle for independence and freedom. Think about the history of South Africa. Think about the fight to dismantle apartheid. It wasn't a battle fought in isolation. African nations stood united. Dr. Tedros reminds us that back in 1962, Ethiopia proudly supported Madiba, Nelson Mandela, even issuing him a passport so he could travel across the continent to rally support. Other African nations poured in political and financial backing. The freedom South Africa enjoys today was built on a foundation of continental solidarity. So to see brothers and sisters turning on each other, it's devastating. Further in this post, the message closes with a vital reminder. Disagreements and grievances must be addressed by the justice system and the rule of law, never through vigilante violence and collective punishment. And that's why South African authority and the president are wrong. Whatever socioeconomic frustrations exist, taking it out on vulnerable migrants and refugees is never the answer. Vigilante violence solves nothing. It only tears the social fabric apart. South Africa deserves better. Africa deserves better. We need to stop the heart of hate protect the vulnerable, and uphold our shared humanity. My thoughts are with everyone affected by this violence, and I hope leadership steps up swiftly to restore peace and accountability. What are your thoughts on this situation and the historical ties being tested? Let me know in the comments or on our social channels. Until next time, stay safe, stay empathic, and keep looking out for one another, our dear Africa.